Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Sheila. I am in my kitchen today, and I am going to share a wonderful recipe for you guys to share with your family. We're going to get right into the main ingredients for our recipe. You are going to need some ground beef, fresh ground beef, guys. You are going to need some garlic, butter for flavor. You are going to need a good cheese, guys, and I chose the Kraft cheese. This cheese is so good on burgers. I have a white onion here. We are going to need for our recipe. I have a tomato here we are going to use for the recipe. And I like to use this size tomato for my burgers. Also, guys, I have the living lettuce here, guys. This is the lettuce that I chose for my recipe today. So we are going to wash this lettuce, and this is going to go on our burger. Then we have some olive oil back there that we are going to need for this recipe. Guys, we are going to get right into whipping our burger up. And I am also going to show you all the seasons that I use. I always use the same season for my onion burger because I just want that onion flavor in this burger. So we're going to get right into whipping it up. We're going to get right into the recipe, guys. We have our hamburger meat here. We're going to put some olive oil in it. Get into our seasons. We're going to put some chopped onions in this recipe, guys. We're going to put some accent in this recipe, guys. We're going to put a little white pepper in this recipe, guys. We are going to put some black pepper in this recipe, guys. We are going to put some accent and a little Lorry salt. We're going to put a little bit more accent in this recipe, guys. Okay, so we got our olive oil. We got our black pepper, guys. We have our white pepper, guys. We have our accent, our dry onions, guys. And we are going to mix this hamburger meat up really well. Mix well, guys. We have our olive oil in this recipe, accent, Lorry salt, white pepper, black pepper. And we have some dry chopped onions on this recipe. And the chopped onions, guys, you can always get them at any marketplace. And then over here, guys, we have our onions that we are going to put in this recipe, guys. And try to cut them up as small as you can get them. And then you are going to mix well, guys. Then we are going to start cooking our hamburger, guys. And that's the recipe. That's all the ingredients that I put in the hamburger meat. So now we are going to start cooking our hamburger, guys. Okay, guys, we are going to cook this hamburger up, guys. Now, if you don't like the seasons that I use. You can always add your own season, whatever blend that you like. Now in this pan here I have my garlic butter, and I'm gonna add some olive oil into the pan, guys. And we are gonna cook this hamburger in this deep dish, Rachel Ray deep dish pan. So we're gonna put it in this pan, guys, because we need a pan kind of deep because we're gonna put a top on it, okay? So let's get to it. And let's get to business with this hamburger, guys. And we're gonna make us a patty, guys. Nice firm patty. Now if you don't like onions, then you can leave the onions out and put whatever you want in your recipe. But I wanted an onion burger today, guys. A nice onion burger. Okay, guys, we have our garlic butter and our olive oil going in the pan, guys. Got a nice hot butter and olive oil going in this pan. It's just going and going, guys. So I brought it off the heat because I don't want it to get brown, too brown. I want it to kind of cook the burger and get brown on its own, guys, okay? So now I have made up my hamburger patty. And as you can see, we have our onions in that patty. Real nice onions, guys. And we're going to drop it into the pan. And we're going to mix up another burger up over here, guys. This firm. Make it a nice burger. Make it round, guys. You see all them onions in it? Okay, guys. We're going to drop into the pan. And we're just going to let these burgers cook. And we're going to turn the heat down to medium. And we're just going to let these burgers cook. Okay, guys? These are onion burgers. And put a top on that, guys. Okay, guys, now we are going to turn our burgers over. Top on. And just let it cook, guys. Wonderful smell, guys. Wonderful. Let's turn it over. Now, guys, we are going to leave the top off for a while. And we're just going to let the burger just cook up and brown on both sides with the top off. So what I did with this recipe, guys, I put the top on for about 5 minutes. And then I turn my burger. I put the top on for another 5 minutes. So now we're just going to let this burger just cook. And we want the burger to cook until it is completely done on the inside. And I like to smash my burger a little bit. Wonderful, wonderful smell, guys. So now that we got our burger cooking up, we are going to drop some onions in there. But we are going to do that at the end when our burger is almost done. Oh boy, guys, the kitchen smells wonderful. The onions are, oh my goodness, smell so lovely. Okay, turn your burgers, guys, over. When I turn the heat up, guys, a little bit. So what we are going to do now is we're just going to drop these onions in there, guys, and just let them cook. We're going to let these onions brown. Okay? And then we'll be ready to put our burger together, guys. And we're just going to let them onions just fry up in that wonderful oil, guys. That garlic butter and that olive oil. Alright, guys, our burgers are done. So we are going to take them out this grease. And set them over here to the side, guys. Now, like I said, guys, the onions are optional. It's up to you. So now that we got our burger already done, we are going to put our skillet over here. And we are going to add our bread. And we are just going to put a little drop of olive oil into the pan, guys. And we're just gonna drop our bread in like that. And just let our bread brown, guys. And once our bread brown, we're gonna put this hamburger together. So as you can see, our bread is cooking up on both sides. We're gonna cook the... Okay, guys, we have our hamburgers over here. They are done. Our onions are done. We have our bread over here, and our bread is just getting brown. So we're just gonna let this bread just cook on both sides. Then we are going to come back and put this recipe together, and we're gonna enjoy our burger, guys. Our onion burger. Okay, guys, we back to the burger. I took the pan and I wiped it out with a paper towel. Actually, these pots are so good, all you gotta do is wipe it out with a paper towel. And I put the burger back in because we need our cheese on our burger. So I'm gonna put 2 pieces of cheese on that burger. And we are gonna cut it down, guys. Put the top on, and we're just gonna let that cheese melt. So we got our bread over here, guys, browning. We just You could turn it over if you want, but I'm gonna leave it like that because we're gonna put this together, guys. And we got our onions over here, and we are going to put this burger together. Then we are gonna eat. All right, we're gonna put this burger together, guys. Okay, we got a wonderful bread over here. And we are gonna get our nice cheesy hamburger out of that hot skillet over there. And then we are going to add okay, guys, we got our nice hot cheeseburger out of our pan. And we've got our bread over here, and that's nice and crispy. So we are going to add our spread on top. Now remember, I told you guys this is the key to this recipe, this spread. Then we are going to add our lettuce and our tomatoes on top. Or you could put your lettuce and tomatoes on bottom. It's up to you. And there go our wonderful cheeseburger, guys. Your family gonna love you for this recipe, guys. See you on the next video.